Good morning. This is JC. I just want to bring you what the Wall Street Journal is saying about where the economy may go under Donald Trump. And since I have a small side business where I sell guitars on reverb.com, and I can tell you right now, that's those are luxury items. Those are items people can do without. When people want to have eggs, they'll save their money and buy eggs, or they'll take their money and pay for gas, or they'll pay for utilities, or they'll pay for their mortgage or rent. And they won't buy a luxury item like a guitar. And there's going to be a lot of businesses like me who are suffering right now. In fact, um, I sell very few guitars, but I can tell you right now, sales are way down, and I haven't sold uh, hardly anything so far since the first of the year. And I know it's because people are afraid of what Trump's doing, and they're hanging on to their money and they're keeping their pocketbooks tight. And so I just want you, and they're going in deeper into debt to pay for their normal living expenses. So I want you to hear this. It's by Ray Reid, and he is writing for Raw Story. So here you go.
The top driver of America's economy might be maxed out. Wall Street Journal. As President Donald Trump's trade wars shake confidence in the American economy, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that the economy's top driver may not have much more juice. As noted by the journal, consumer spending has kept the American economy afloat for the past several years through supply chain disruptions, inflation, and interest rate hikes. But now, writes the journal, there's reason to believe that American consumers and their credit cards might be maxed out. Americans' inflation-adjusted debt burdens are starting to grow further beyond pre-pandemic levels on a per-household basis, the paper writes. As of the fourth quarter of 2024, the average household's credit card debt surpassed $10,000, adjusted for inflation, for the first time since 2009, according to data compiled by consumer finance website WalletHub. Also read, this is just eugenicism. RFK skewered as he blames diet and exercise for measles deaths. Additionally, the journal writes that analysts are worried about the mass federal government layoffs being overseen by Elon Musk that could have downstream effects on the broader American economy. Lenders often say that the biggest input on their credit modeling is employment, the paper writes. Whatever is happening with economic growth, or stock prices, so long as people are working, they are likely to keep up with their payments. So lenders could be sensitive to job losses, even if they are concentrated among federal workers or people who work in sectors that rely on imported goods.
I'm here to tell you that when COVID hit and I was laid off and I had credit card debt that I couldn't pay, it's still haunting me to this day. My credit report keeps getting new dings from these low-life scumbag collection companies that they take and they buy a spreadsheet of debt from the banks and other credit card companies and whatnot, and they take and look at the names on the debt and they try to pick out the ones they think that are the easiest ones to go after and collect from, and they come after you. And once you get them off your credit report, they turn right around and put it right back on your report, which is something that should be stopped, but it's not stopped. And no matter how many times you fight with them and get them off, they try to throw it back on as a new debt. And so the credit collection agencies are just as dirty, mean, and nasty as can be. And there's going to be a lot of people now under Trump who lose their jobs who are going to experience the same fate that I did, and I still am. My credit score is still down there, and it's been, 4 or 5 years? I guess 5 years now, and I still can't get these fools off of me. Well, anyway, the point here is that the economy is going to tank because people are maxed out just trying to live with their living expenses, and they have no money to buy luxury items or items like I sell guitars because their money is going to live, and by going to live, I mean they're taking what cash they have and they're using their credit cards and they're getting loans or whatever else they can do just to stay afloat. And they're all going to fall into this deep quagmire where once this is really going, and by 2026 probably, there's people going to be going bankrupt left and right. So this is JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie, saying fuck Donald Trump and what he's done to our economy. And to the rest of you, my followers, my friends, family, I love you all. Pox some more, Jack, and keep on.